Next up on WTV, summer internships, this week's edition of My Life As, and today's Sports Minute. WTV's daily update starts now.
Today's WTV Daily Update is brought to you by Tumbleweed Textiles, helping Texans express their passion for Texas and its culture through unique fashion. See their latest t-shirts, hats, and more at tumbleweedtextiles.com.
Good morning, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Thursday, March 29th, and I'm Caitlyn Kleibert with another daily update brought to you by Wingspan TV. Frisco ISD is looking for rising juniors and seniors to apply for a summer internship program. WTV's Neha Paramala has the details.
Frisco ISD is offering summer internships to rising juniors and seniors.
The Frisco ISD Partners in Education program is all about helping students in Frisco ISD. So that is why we have partnered with the National Breast Cancer Foundation to give students a great opportunity like this to help them succeed in their future.
From June 11th to July 20th, each intern will learn about the operations, business, and culture that sets various organizations apart in their industries. Among the organizations involved are Carrington, Jamba Juice, Launchpad City, National Breast Cancer Foundation, and Verona Villa. There will also be a session each week for the intern to learn about important professional topics relevant to working in any environment. The summer internship work schedule includes a 20 to 30-hour week with a $10 hourly wage.
So this is a great program for them to be in. It will be paid, so first of all, that is a big perk. Also, this is great experience that they can put on their resume for college to better prepare them.
The application deadline for the summer internship program is tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. Once the application period has closed, a committee will review and rank each candidate with roughly 15 positions available. I'm Neha Paramala reporting for Wingspan TV.
On this week's edition of Real Talk, WTV's Julia Savage hits the halls to ask students about AP versus dual credit classes.
This is WTV's Julia Savage with this week's edition of Real Talk, brought to you by Tumbleweed Textiles. Today we're going to hit the halls and ask students how they feel about AP classes versus dual credit classes. Would you expect AP classes to be harder than dual credit?
I think so, yeah.
And why is that?
Because I feel like there is just a lot more work in AP classes. I mean, in a way, a dual credit is hard too, because like you have to wake up early and there is specific timings. But AP is just the stuff. The material is harder, is what I believe.
Do you think that dual credit classes or AP classes are harder?
AP.
And why is that?
It's just a lot of work. You have to stay on topic, you have to stay on task, and you have to study a lot to ensure you get good grades in the class.
Do you ever get super stressed out when it comes to taking AP classes?
Definitely. It's a lot of work, and it takes a lot of time, and you have to manage your time wisely, so yeah.
Do you think that dual credit or AP classes are harder?
It probably depends. I think dual credit is better for like preparing you for college because it kind of gets you like a glimpse of what the future's going to hold.
What do you think the difference between AP classes and dual credit classes are?
I don't really think there's a major difference. I think they're both the same.
And why do you think that?
I mean, because they both give you college credit, and then, I mean, they're also upper level classes, so, I mean, there's not really a difference.
This is WTV's Julia Savage.
On this week's edition of Our Life As, WTV takes a look into the lives of mixed martial arts students, sophomore Megan Weidenbach and junior Jordan Johnson.
Well, we go to school, and then fourth period we both have wrestling together. So we'll either lift or we'll work on freestyle stuff. And then after that, we'll go either straight from wrestling home to like go change and stuff, or we'll either just go like straight to the gym.
And then after boxing, we go to jiu-jitsu, and we just drill and work on stuff there. And then from there, sometimes we go to club wrestling practice.
For boxing, we warm up with jump ropes, and that's just to get our heart rate going. And we do that for a hot minute, which is kind of strenuous. You have to work with the heavy jump rope.
If you're late.
If you're late, you work with the heavy jump rope, and that's not fun. But Then we'll work on the bag a little bit and just punch that around. And then sparring is the fun part because then Jordan and I just get to sock each other in the face. And that's really enjoyable, especially when you've had a bad day. There's nothing more you want to do than punch your best friend in the face. Stuff, forward rolls, backward rolls. Then we do like this weird like thing where you like roll on the ground but like backwards, and it's super confusing.
And then after the warm-up, we go into a different room than the rest of the jiu-jitsu people since we're new. And we just work with one of our friends, and he coaches us and teaches us moves, and we practice them.
We just get to work with each other, which is super fun because I get to smack her around. She gets to smack me around. Like in wrestling, you're trying to pin someone. Jiu-jitsu, I guess you're just really trying to choke them.
Or hurt them.
Yeah, or hurt them, essentially.
We decided to do it after season because we thought, like, with boxing and jiu-jitsu during season, we kind of, like, overwork ourselves. It's really nice to have it during off-season, though, because then we're not just, like, not doing anything. We're out there, like, boxing and doing jiu-jitsu and working out still.
One day, if there's ever a situation where we really need to punch someone, we'll be able to in a really perfect form fashion, I guess.
I think boxing is going to help me develop my upper body muscles, and then jiu-jitsu is going to help me, like, in different situations in wrestling that I wouldn't know how to do, like, otherwise without jiu-jitsu.
Softball and baseball play tonight. Here's today's Sports Minute.
The girls' soccer team begins its playoff run tonight. After finishing third place in District 13-5A, the girls will be taking on the number 2 seed in District 14-5A, McKinney North, in the bi-district round. Beating McKinney North 1-0 earlier this season, the team looks to take another victory over the Bulldogs and move on to round 2. The game kicks off at 5:30 at McKinney Boyd High School. Also playing tonight are both baseball and softball. Softball takes on Wakeland for the second time tonight, with the Redhawks looking to maintain their third-place spot in 13-5A play, trailing the first-place Wolverines by just a game. With a strong start to the season, the girls are looking to continue and to improve their record and clinch their first-ever playoff spot. Tonight's game is at Wakeland, starting at 7 p.m. 30 minutes later, the baseball team tries to get its first district win as it takes on the Lone Star Rangers. Reporting for WTV, I'm Surya Ravichandran.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. WTV's Nehal Paramala brings you today's announcements.
Softball plays Wakeland at home today at 7. Baseball plays Lone Star at home today at 7:30. Track and field competes in the Frisco Invitational at Memorial Stadium today. UNICEF will be hosting a book drive ending today. All books will be donated to Dallas ISD and Better World Books. Drop books off in the Rotunda.
That's it for today's Daily Update. This has been Caitlyn Kleibert for Wingspan TV.